Hello. So, when I did my makeup tutorial, you all didn't get to see how I did my foundation because I put it on first, before I did anything else. Well, I've had a few people ask me since then how I do my foundation, or how my face looks so clear. As you can see, without foundation, it's not as clear as everybody thinks it is. I get really stressed out, and because of that, I break out really easy. So I actually do use foundation more regularly than I used to, because now that I have more things that I need to take care of, I get more stressed out. And I use face wash regularly, but it doesn't treat stress, so it doesn't really work. So, I'm going to show you how I do my foundation. It's also how my face looks so clear. So, for starters, I use clean makeup, and I use CoverGirl. I'm running out right now. So I just put a little on my hand like this. This is a great place to put it so that you can put it on. And you just dip your little sponge in it, and you dab it onto your face in the places where you want it, which for me is pretty much all over. And then you blend it with the sponge. You just blend it in. And you get it all over. You get your circles under your eyes and your cheeks. Just all over. You want to blend it in really good. You don't want any streakies, which is mostly why you do it with a sponge and not with your hand or something like that, because you do it with your hand, it's going to be really super streaky, excuse me. And I like just to put a little extra under my eyes because I have hereditary dark circles. Okay, so that's pretty much the first step, and the next step is concealer. That's also CoverGirl, and I use CoverGirl Invisible Concealer. It's not my favorite concealer, but it matches the color of the foundation flawlessly, which is actually a shade or two too dark for me, but my skin is so pale that it's hard for me to find a foundation to the right color. Even the lightest ivory is just maybe a shade too dark. So I swipe under like that, and then I look to see if I have any spots, and I have one on my chin, I have one above my eyebrow, one over here, see, and one on my cheek. And there you go. You just spot it on like that, and then you take your hand and you just rub it in. And under the eye. Sorry, I gotta be able to see myself. I'm turning my head so I can see myself in my mirror. There's not really a place in front of my mirror. And I apologize for the dogs barking. They're a little noisy. Alright, the next step is powder. This powder acts as a sealant for the wet foundation. It dries it out quicker and makes it so it stays on longer. And I got this as a gift from my Aunt Olivia for my birthday. So, she recommended it to me. I love it. It works wonders. It's the physician's formula. It's really fabulous. And you just take the little brush and you just brush it on. I'm not getting out my fancy brushes right now. I'm just doing this quickly with the brushes that I'm just over the eye. Make sure that it's all even on the jawline, on your nose. And I would highly recommend this physician's formula. It's really nice. It gives a really good finish. And you just, and then I take physician's formula blush. This is a pale peachy color, which is really good for an ivory skin tone, especially if you have golden ivory skin like me, You have a little yellow. You want something a little more pink. And just on the cheekbone. And I use it as part of the foundation. And you just, there you go, rub it in a little bit. Because you don't want your blush to be too prominent. It's supposed to be subtle. And then, finishing veil. The finishing veil is really important because it gives everything an airbrushed look. And you just go over everything. And there you go. That's how I do my foundation. It's pretty simple. It works really well. It makes everything nice and smooth and flawless and pretty easy. So, bye.